Okay, the containers I'm going to use are these here. So that is what the MREs are going into. First things first, breakfast. A simple all-day breakfast. So all I'm going to do now is open this and add the all-day breakfast into the MRE container here. So all-day breakfast. Tip that into there. Now it's very similar to an MRE right now. I'm going to squeeze it all down to the bottom here, folding it kind of in half and sealing it, and that's what's great about these little coffee refills. Again, another packet, and this time it's mac and cheese. Nice easy one. And empty the contents into here, over, turn it over and bring the tin out. There's lunch. Now I'm going to put some salt and pepper in this as it is. It'll save me bringing it out with me. Bit of black pepper to taste, which for me is quite a lot, and salt. I can see how much I'm putting in if I do it like this. That's enough for me. There you have it. And mix that up. So it's marked lunch, non-reverse mac and cheese. Now the main meal. A little packet. Now I'm having stewed steak and gravy, and put some baby carrots with it and some peas. I'm going to start chopping up some tinned potatoes. Now the great thing about everything you've seen here, it's all pre-cooked. I'm just going to get however many I think I need, probably half a tin. I'm going to chop some of these up just so they fit nicely into that packet. So this into my cook bag. Let's add the steak, spoon that in, handful of carrots, get them in, garden peas. I wish I'd have used frozen peas for this. Pepper, salt to taste. So as a special treat for dessert, rice pudding. I'm going to open that into there, and I may add a little something to that. I have some cranberry sauce. It's the closest thing to a jam I can find. And a generous spoon of jam, or in my case a cranberry sauce. Okay, let's have a look at the brew kit. Nighttime Horlicks. If you're having trouble sleeping, that's really nice. Everyone knows I love a hot chocolate as well. Coffees, I've got 3 in 1, so I can have one with my breakfast, one with my lunch, one with my evening meal, and with my lunch I may even add in a powdered soup. And I've thrown in a cereal bar as well. There's plenty of room. Now these are ginger tea, particularly good for when I get my sore throats, which I sometimes suffer from. Sweetener, and it's a lovely little substitute to carrying the weight of sugar. Some of the extras I might put in: mixed nuts, raisins, really healthy, good in protein. Again, just some boiled sweets just to chew on. Somebody had put this Kendall mint cake in something I'd ordered. Nice little treat. There's my little trail mix. oil sweets and a brew kit. Right, what I want to do is get that MRE cooked up. Today is lunch, it's that mac and cheese. And I've bought out a jar of coffee grounds. And I'm going to just boil it up in the rectangular British Army mess tin. Surveyor 123R, all been polished up. An evergreen. This is up to about my, not lesson head height, I'd say the tip of this would be up to my neck. And it's been sawn off down the bottom. Come inside and cut another section off here. And if you look up, I have a canopy. You look down and I've got something to sit on. There's a good little windbreak. Oh. When that starts bubbling, we'll add the mac and cheese. Like I said, I want to stabilise that and find a flat rock or something. Just mix it all up. Fold it down a bit so it fits in. Get that in. I'm just going to let that just come to a boil. Give it a few minutes. I have real ground coffee and a stovetop coffee maker. And I just spoon in some coffee grounds once I fill this full of water. I'm just going to fill it below that with water. I add this little funnel, pop that in, and then I'm going to add my coffee to that, screw on the pot. But I'm going to do that after I've had something to eat first. I'm actually sat in that little evergreen quick shelter. It's a wind shelter. It does offer a little wind protection. I could make two of them and put them together in this fashion and I'd be totally sealed on the inside. I'm sat down so I have somewhere dry for my backside. But another thing I brought out with me, and it's in this pocket here. My dad always loved it round here, my late father. Loved it in these woods, and I do as well. And it's been a few years since he passed, but I think today will be a good day to say goodbye and scatter his ashes where he likes it. I'm going to take this off the boil and just open it up and just see if it is hot enough to eat. Let's just see where we're up to. I'm going to eat this. Oh, what's it? This isn't the mac and cheese I thought it would be. Somehow I've labelled it up wrong. That's my dinner for tonight. I'll have a little go with that. Bit more. But I've got my coffee kit here waiting to go. I don't remember labelling that up incorrectly actually. I don't know why I've got my evening meal there. But it's just as well because I'd inked on the outside of the packet what was on each lunch, breakfast, dinner, and totally forgot that. I'm going to have to boil that in the water, and I wanted to use that water afterwards for a cup of tea. So I'm going to not pen in any kind of marker on the packet. What I'm going to do is just attach a label, a sticky label that I can just peel off. That's better. Hot. I think it would be quicker to pour this straight into the mess tin. I'm actually going to keep this, wash it out, reuse it. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's get that on the go. Remember, there's the salt and pepper already in this. That looks quite nice. It's like a stew. Once I've had my scran, I'm going to show you my little stovetop coffee pot. Fits nicely on the Surveyor 21R. I've got freshly ground coffee and sugar and whitener in that one. I got the back of my boot and dug a little trench to sit the stove on, make it level. Nice little stew. Another test. That's plenty hot. So while I'm eating my dinner, which is lunch really, I'm going to prime up the stove and get my coffee on. I'm just going to put a scoop into the filter here and screw on the pot, and that goes on top of the pot there, and it shouldn't be long. It only takes a few minutes, so I can start packing up a few bits and pieces that I'm not using just yet. So I'll keep my whitener out. Oh, put my coffee away, I don't want to lose that, and the stove fuel. The old packet. Finish off a lunch while the coffee's on. Find a little pocket for my dad. So the coffee's ready. It's boiled from the bottom compartment here to the top. Maybe it'll be alright. That'll do, mate. Right then. Oh, almost forgot. Still got my dinner. So that's it in a nutshell, really. Create your own meals. Pop them in a container, such as a refill coffee pouch, because it has a silver metallic insert in to aid boiling, but I prefer it in the tin. It's lovely. So long, old timer.